Fire the Catastrophe Cannon. This is what it looks like. This is what agony and sadness looks like. Bricksville, you should have known. Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more brick rigs. In the land of brick rigs, we break a lot of things. We break cars and we break planes. Lord knows we break a lot of buildings too. Today, we're gonna break some waves. Look at this. It's a ship. I guess this is called like the MS GrayStillPlays. This is by Koi, who I'm always very happy to see make new creations. I guess this was just to say thank you or whatever, but realistically, I gotta thank you guys. All you guys who make these different creations, your skill does not go unnoticed. I'm talking about whether it's Verdeth with his incredible German engineering, or Waffle Racer with his crazy buildings, or Koi with all of his trains, or Joey Jazz with his giant statues. There's so many of you guys. I'm telling you, you make some really awesome stuff. And today, not only are we going to be breaking waves, we're also going to be attempting to break my processor. I'll show you that in a little bit. Over here, the MS GrayStillPlays sails very well. You can see the waves. Look at them slowly shifting back and forth as the nautical sonar, well, that's not really a sonar. Would that be a radar? Antenna? I don't know, whatever it is. Oh, crap. It just ran into something. As the nautical, oh no! We're going down, man! Well, it was only a matter of time, Koi. You should know, if you make some sort of beautiful construction in brick rigs, I'm probably going to blow it up. Either I'm going to blow it up on purpose or I'm going to blow it up on act. Why are the... Did you guys see that? Two of the waves just went like catapulting into the sky. Like locusts. I don't know what happened. They just flew off into the... whatever. Now, if we're going to break some processors, we need an appropriate level of ridiculousness. Over here, Magic Mushroom, who is probably like one of the lords of overkill, has crafted for us the Mark V heavy battle tank when Mark 1 through 4 wasn't good enough. That's right, we've gone to Mark V. Now the Mark V supposedly has 6 cluster missiles over here that not only can we fire, but break apart and then shower the target with sadness. Now, I will say, this creation is like 7,000 frickin' bricks. So, I'm expecting some slowdown, but I gotta know. All right, we've aimed up. Now, I'm gonna have to do this in slow-mo, because if I don't, horrible things are gonna happen. Now, supposedly, all you have to do is hold down on the W key, press the 3 button. Now that's gonna ignite your rocket over there. There's the 2 rockets. Now remember, there's 6 of them, so this is just the beginning. And then one of these clusters, the crap, that wasn't the right one. There we go, that's the right one. Okay, so it kind of took a second, but we've managed to thrust the rockets into the sky. There's a bunch of rockets over there that's just kind of flopping around. I imagine that's gonna be taking our... What? I completely missed the boat. No, no, they started to explode. Oh, 7,000 bricks of pain. Oh, Lord. Oh, that is absolutely glorious. Somehow, the MS GrayStillPlays managed to miss all the rockets. It's crazy. We hit the stem. We hit the tiny little stem that holds this boat up, but we totally missed the boat. All of Bricksville goes down in a shower of just rubble and smoke, as once again 25% of the population is left homeless. What are these other explosions? They're just random other explosions I'm hearing over here on the side. So yeah, I was gonna tell you, you have to release the rocket and then you have to break it apart. The problem is that all of the different numlock keys to do this are different. So I thought it was 3 to release and 4 to split, but it turns out it was like 3 to release and 6 to split or something. All right, we're gonna go for it one more time. Let's go ahead and aim on up here. Now, we went low last time, so let's aim up a little bit higher. I think what we're gonna do, I don't know if I can release all these. The W key does 2 of the missiles, and then the page up and the page down key do some of the other missiles. So let me try this one more time. Okay, so I think it was 3 to release and like 6 to split. So let's try that. All right, this 3. Okay, 6. Oh, it's perfect. You gotta be kidding me. That was dead on. I can't believe it. Like, that's never happened. I don't think I've ever fired a missile and had it go so perfectly onto the freaking target. Wow. The MS GrayStillPlays is toast. There is pieces and shrapnel still coming down from the sky. Okay. This thing's insane. Like, that was a lot of power. Now, there's other stuff for us to blow up. As a matter of fact, there's something that was specifically made to blow up. Behold, sons and daughters of Bricksville. The Wall by a harmless little chipmunk. Also, potentially with some blueprints from Donald Trump. This here is specifically made to test your various ordnances. How powerful are your missiles? How strong is your machine gun? We're about to frickin' find out. Because over here, the Mark V heavy tank of ridiculousness has plenty of sadness to dispense to anyone who would be in its way. Let us begin. I think we'll start with 1 volley of missiles right now to see what we're gonna angle up just a little bit. We're gonna go, hold on, let me, where's my ignition at? I don't hear any ignition. This is odd. This is actually kind of, oh, I already fired them off. Let's go ahead and reconstitute this real quick so I get the missiles back. I think, technically, I guess they're rockets. All right, fire up the ignition. 3, 2, 1, sadness. Sadness and regret. Never mind, I screwed that up big time. It just barely caught the sad little chain link fence at all. Oh no. Look at the tiny bricks go flying. I'm sorry. Oh, another piece of real estate. Another piece of real estate completely destroyed because of me. Well, we could throw all of our bricks at the wall and see how well it does. I don't think that we've done any damage. All right, let's try that again with a little less fail. On the plus side, we removed the fence that was in our way. All right, second time's the charm. Fire! I could probably arc them up a little bit more as well because it looks like there's definitely some drop. Yeah, that's a lot of drop. Oh, please don't go off right there. Please don't go off right there. Okay, nothing bad happened. That could have been a lot worse than it was. Let's arc up a lot more this time so we don't have the same issues as before. Okay, now one of these is like page down and then like maybe 4? I'm not really sure. I think one of them 7 and 8 is what. Oh, that worked. Okay. So 4 totally worked. Wow, those angled up a lot higher than the other ones. All right, and then let's go ahead and split them right over here. There we go. All the missiles coming into contact. Beat it up, baby. Right over there. The wall taking the brunt of the rocket fire and doing quite well, actually. I'm pretty surprised at how well the wall... Oh, never mind. The entire wall is on fire now. And the flames are spreading. Actually, the flames are spreading really, really bad. I think that the wall's gonna fall down just because the entire thing got set ablaze. What's the thing made out of? Thing made out of friggin' like kerosene or something? While the wall is burning, fire the missiles. Release the missiles. Oh, they're all propelled. Whoa! The missiles just disintegrated before they hit the wall. Okay, so that's one of the potential problems. Every once in a while, if you release and uncluster the missiles too early, it looks like they just run into one another and disintegrate. All right, let's just zoom in for this over here. And then let's split them. All right, looking good. They're flying. Oh, yeah. There we go. That was a direct hit. And when a direct hit happens from the Mark V heavy tank, whoever is on the opposite side is, I don't know. I mean, I could say filled with sadness and regret, but realistically, they're just filled with fire and death. Sometimes in brick rigs, people make things, and I don't always know how to describe them. Verash FD? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. has crafted for us this thing. I guess this is from Terraria. It is a massive, segmented, flying thing. It's horrifying. It's giant. It's long. It's powerful. And supposedly, it does legitimately fly. I probably should have read the instructions, but I'm sure everything will be just fine. Now, do you have to turn on... I'm assuming you have to turn on the alternate mode. And then... Oh. Okay. Oh. No way! Oh, what a horrible being! Hold on. Let me go ahead and slow this down. I want to get out of the cockpit just so I can show you guys this. Look at how horrifying it is! It flies just like a snake, too! It wiggles through the air and stuff like that. That's freaking crazy! Oh, what a hideous beast! Like, coming into contact with this thing must be horrifying. Yes, just run straight into the building. Actually, I don't think it did any damage to the building. Now, it's been mentioned that to get it to fly from the ground, you have to put it on invincibility mode. So right now, I have it on invincibility mode. It's kind of weird to drive because, oh yeah, you can see how the ground kind of gets in the way in there, have you? I'll tell you though, once you get it, look at this. Once you kind of stabilize it a little bit, you can go all over the place. Okay, don't want to vomit in front of my computer screen. Okay, well, we're dancing the jig. Oh, it made like a little heart or something like that out of its crazy segmented body. I feel like we need something to attack with this. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this here. That right there, you have to be able to do this, folks. When you subscribe to this from the workshop, if you can't make the infinity sign out of it, you get the F-. All right, you have to make an infinity sign out of the segmented crawler thing. I felt we needed something to battle with the destroyer. I guess that's what it's called, the destroyer. So over here, Varash FD also did this. It's an ATM-6 from a legitimate Lego Star Wars set. So it looks pretty slick. I wonder what would happen to it, though, when the destroyer rams straight through its side. The destroyer versus Star Wars, boys. What will happen? Here we go. Yeah. Get those segments in there. Hit it hard, baby. Teach the Empire what freaking time it is. Was this particular Star Wars item a part of the Empire? Someone let me know in the comments section. I feel like it's just kind of tail whipping it now. I don't know if there's going to be any destruction. Wow, this is amazing. We managed to completely encircle it. How is it that I make this thing do such cool stuff, but when I'm trying to do things legitimately, like I can never get it to happen? It's like a scorpion, it's trying to stab this beautiful walker. Look at how we've done it. We've made a pretzel. Okay, so this is the other thing. If you download the destroyer, the next challenge that you have to do is you have to complete the pretzel challenge, where you have to make a pretzel out of this thing and then link the picture. Here we go. Guide my destroyer. Yes, there it is. Giant segmented Terraria destroy-y thing versus, what was it called again? The ATM-6? Yeah, the ATM-6. It's so weird how you can, like, get the destroyer stuck, kind of, and it'll just kind of loom around. Hold on, can I turn this off real quick? I want to see if I can get it to stop. Okay. Its body is so rigid and powerful. And I want to like turn it and try and encircle this thing. Yes. Feast upon the ATM-6's flesh. And like a giant snake of, whoa, it came back. Oh my God. I was gonna say, like a giant mythical snake of some sort of Viking mythology, it rides off into the sunset, and then I guess it didn't have enough, or it was still hungry or something, so it came back for the ATM-6. It's time to have the classic competition. The clash between good and evil. Giant, segmented, metallic snake things versus frickin' mech warriors. Over here, the Titan Legion by Lead Dead will be trying to shoot the destroyer out of the sky. I'm gonna have to turn the destroyer's invincibility off. I'm gonna try and make this work. But this over here is supported with a couple things. First off, we have ourselves a glorious machine gun. And then over on the shoulders, we also have ourselves, yes, some cannons. I think that between these two items, which do go up and down and everything as well, I think that between these two items, we should have a pretty good chance of shooting the destroyer down. Can you see it? The destroyer comes. All right, boys, open fire. Take this thing down. All right, we're doing some damage. Oh, we busted part of the destroyer off. The segments are falling apart. It's freaking awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Look at all the shower of parts and pieces and segments going down to the ground. Yes. The destroyer has legitimately been shot out of the sky. Wow. This worked like really, really good. I'm pretty surprised at how well it worked, as a matter of fact. All right, it's the destroyer's turn. The destroyer was a sitting duck before, but now it's rolling in pretty fast. Oh, come on. I gotta aim up. Oh, no, don't aim up like that. Don't aim up like that. Oh, crap. I think I just missed. I think I may have just missed. Oh, never mind. I totally didn't miss. Take that mech out. Oh, it's encircling it. It's like a boa constrictor. It senses its prey and, oh, it just got snapped in half. Like, it got snapped straight in half. That's the only problem, is when you turn the invincibility off, it's a little bit fragile. So now, the part that's left is just gone. It's just off into the horizon. The other piece over here, looking like I guess this is the trophy that the Titan Legion gets to keep. See, because it bested the beast. These two competitors went head to head. Unfortunately, the destroyer couldn't come out on top. What's really weird is this thing is like slowly encroaching upon the destroyer's personal space. Like, nothing's stopping it. There's a bunch of bricks in the way, but it's still rolling. I have no idea why. I'm not powering this thing or anything. It's just like, destroyer, I will now kick you into the Sarlacc pit. How long is this thing gonna just keep going forward without anything that possibly stops it? It's still moving forward, oddly enough. Okay, I think it's done. That was weird. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason it just kind of like decided to do whatever it wanted to. Let's go ahead and back up a little bit over here. Because now that the destroyer has been messed up. Oh, all our systems are normal, by the way. There's our defense system and the hand system and the lag system. Oh, Brick Rigs knows all about the lag system. Oh, where's the... I could have sworn I had a little... I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I had a reticule before. Oh, it's possible it got knocked off when we got beat up. Yep, that's where my bullseye went. Oh, well. We'll just go ahead and fire a couple of beautiful shots to let the destroyer know who's boss. All of the delicious metallic internal organs flying all over the place. I feel like the machine guns in the game got like a buff or something like that. They definitely do more damage than I remember them doing. If you remember back in the day, we used to have trouble cutting stuff up like this with the machine guns, but now it seems like we can blast through a little bit easier, which I kind of like. Now, there is one other thing I wanted to put up against the destroyer real quick. Magic Mushroom also made for us this. It's called the Catastrophe Cannon. It's almost 8,000 bricks of processor punishing power. That's right. Do you want to give your computer processor a swift kick in the gonads? Why not download this and give it a shot? Now, supposedly, like 4,000 bricks in this thing are dedicated just to the gun. I'm gonna go ahead and slow things way down. And then we're gonna go, I'm gonna slow things way down. And then we're gonna go ahead and fire and see what happens. Fire the oh my God. Fire the Catastrophe Cannon. This is what it looks like. This is what agony and sadness looks like. Bricksville, you should have known. Oh, you should have known. It is leveling the entire city. Well, whatever's left of the entire city. The buildings that are left are gone. Everything trembles. Oh, no. Everything trembles. before the Catastrophe Cannon, it actually took down the entire city. Like, everything of a certain height or greater just got leveled from this thing. I mean, I'm gonna shoot at the... This is such overkill. I'm gonna shoot at the destroyer with it, but I'm assuming it's gonna blow it up. Can you feel that? Can you feel the vibrations of the destroyer? We can. Are we afraid? No, we are not. Giant flying rocket-powered snake thing. Prepare to face your doom. Fire the Catastrophe Cannon and let madness reign. We hit every single segment with the Catastrophe Cannon. Every single well, I thought there's like one little piece over here. We basically hit almost every single segment. That was one of the coolest explosions from a firearm thing I've seen in this game. That was really cool. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Brick Rigs, where we got to see a bunch of missiles that split off into other missiles, including some other hideous beings. The creatures that people make are really neat. Like, I know Godzilla got made, and we've had giant statues of robotic sharks and Robo-Stalin made. The Destroyer is really cool because it has that actual movement of a weird alien-like robotic segmented creature. Very cool. And then, of course, rocketry and guns that go way beyond the normal. And what is this? Every time something ends up breaking. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.